I am a Russian, hey baby, Russian immigrant. This is my very noisy bee behind me. A man walks into a food court. He sees a young girl sitting alone, and he pays her a compliment. She looks down, shrugs it off. No, I'm not. I don't have beautiful eyes. He knows in that moment that he can victimize her, and that is the MO of pimps. I was trained in human trafficking awareness by an incredible nonprofit in Seattle in 2010. I sat next to police officers, next to social service providers, as we learned and dispelled the myths around human trafficking. You know, a lot of people think that human trafficking is just a smuggling of people across the border, and it's all these brown kids and brown women out there being forced to perform whatever, you know, their owners want them to. But no, human trafficking is any time force, fraud, and coercion is used to require someone to provide sex or labor. And there are a lot of young girls disappearing all over the country to do that, to supply sex labor for men. And, you know, I was working with this grassroots organization in Montana, and we heard rumors of all these girls disappearing off Native American reservations to supply sex labor for all of the oil workers in eastern Montana and in the Dakotas. The Missing and Murdered Indigenous Movement campaign, sex trafficking, domestic minor sex trafficking, what's going on at the border and all the missing children from our labor border camps. All these things are tied together, and it does not have to be political. I raised money for the Democrats for a decade, and yet I still fervently believe that we need to stand together and use our voices on behalf of the voiceless. It is important that we stand for our children